just losing my way. Crying every day. When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't no with no ball. I turned you out. You won't catch me in no sharp boots. I burned them out. She gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Broken. Yeah, I talk a lot of. He like who you think you is. Not your bitch. Broken. Not your hoe. Think he got one up on me. Whole tiny shit like 3-0 twin. Bitch, I be going in. Bitches clearly want my life and it's so evident. Cook, clean, and fuck 'em right. I'm so heaven sent. What I look like asking him about another. Might tell you once, won't tell you twice. And post that up, we be alright. See, I gon' tweet and I'm gon' fight fast. Yeah.
Don't want her if it don't clap when she walk. Ain't too pretty in the face, but she super thin. I'm just staying on my line, on my mind. VIP going to bed. Bands make her dance with a bag full of bands. All my bands in that band, making bad on the tail. Bands cost $1 grand, put that ass in my hands. A bag full of cash. Your model, I'm a killer, seen them now. She stop, pop the squat by the floor. Thinking out loud, my plot trying to kill her. Help us fighting the bitch wiped on the people. Going live, long hair, shoulder, ride like Geronimo. Say I got the gas, when I'm talking about the gas, when I'm talking about back down, I'm talking like dominoes. One hit wonder when we finish. Got money. Oh.
I can't even like present this in a serious manner. It's just so difficult. Hello, you guys. How is everybody doing? Y'all already know what we are here for. We are here to discuss Beauty in Black Part 2. Ashley, how are you feeling tonight? And are you ready?
I feel amazing. You know, I'm willing myself to feel amazing today, and I'm ready to get into the foolishness because the heifers on TikTok tried to tell me that Kimmy wasn't a fool and wasn't dumber than a box of rocks. And I just want to speak my piece tonight. I want to get it off my chest because I ain't never seen nobody get their Jeffrey Dahmer on and go back to the same place that everybody knows that they stay after being warned. I've never seen anybody that dumb in all my life, Tyra.
You know, for me, it was I just choose, he just so angry all the time. I don't know how to make him happy. And then we get here and we dropping bodies. Like, girl, what? Why'd you?
Then she wouldn't even raise her voice. Oh, yes, daddy.
Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. What you want me to do, big? I don't know what you want me to do, big daddy. It was very Django. Well, I don't know what you want me to do with him, big daddy. I don't know. I just don't know what to do because if y'all just raise your voice slightly, I was like, oh, Kimmy dropping bodies. This is all within the same little span of a week. No time has gone by. This is Tyler Perry. No time has went by.
Yeah, she Cleo from Set It Off. She takes the boys down every chance she gets. She got the strength of the Hulk, and she is dropping bodies left.
I don't know. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I refused. But you know, since we're here, let's get into it. Remember, if you are just getting in here, please be sure to hit that like button for us. Show us some love. Let us know what you thought about the show, and you know what some of your favorite parts were. I'm curious. I want to know because the people enjoyed it. The people did. But since, you know, I don't feel like we'll be having a whole lot of, you know, grand things to say about Tyler here, this is just to say something nice segment before we get into the mess. Ashley, anything nice to say about the show? Anything at all?
As with all Tyler Perry projects, right? I mean, I'll say 9 out of 10. I'm literally going to be in some capacity entertained, whether it's out of disgust or whether it's out of laughter. Listen, he's going to hold my attention for the most part. The best part of it was the end. was the ending to me. I mean, throughout it, I will say the thing that made me laugh the loudest and the most had to be Miss Debbie Morgan, because honey, from rubbing her titas in the bed to making that man get in that bag to be unalive to using her good cuss words. I don't know. I was tickled every time she got on the screen, Tyra. I was thoroughly amused.
You know what? I just leave it alone. I don't know what I was watching, but somebody was speaking on Tyler, which I forgot. Is I don't know what production he had Cicely Tyson in, because for quite some time when he got into the movies, he was calling Miss Cicely to be in something, and he was like, I don't even care if she's just here for a brief little moment. I'm gonna give Miss Cicely Tyson this $1 million because she's been underhanded, underpaid, and sidestepped for the majority of her career as a Black actress. And I was just hoping with what we had Miss Debbie over here doing and Richard Lawson that we paid them folks some good money. I was just hoping, in my mind, for Debbie to be rubbing, all on herself.
Just all on it.
Then we had that scene, she was riding that young man. I said, yeah, I just know. I just know Debbie got a good cut. She got a good payout. Miss Debbie got something. Richard, I don't give a damn.
But Tyra,
no, they got some money,
But Tyra, here's the thing. At least with the Miss Cicely Tyson, he had her poised in a place of respect in all of them. She was sitting in her rocking chair, honey, as they were singing the song, Grandma.
Way on, just a little while long. Yeah. She was. I know was getting off into the dignity. No. This was early Tyler. This was my mother. My mother was a whore. This before all the funds was rolling in. This is pre-Tyler Perry Studios. We're not here for dignity. We are here for salacious, stripper holes, frontal nudity for no reason. We are here for that. Thrumps in the parking lot. It's just, we're just here. This is a different type of environment and a different type of Tyler. But I'm still hoping that they got paid. Just please, did you pay them, Tyler?
He paid them people. He had to. Yeah, he had to.
I'm just saying that's all I wanted to make sure. But this wasn't. I didn't think it'd get worse. It is truly a talent with Tyler to stretch out a story, give underhanded, repetitive dialogue, and just put it out to the masses. Like, to just not give a damn like this is just amazing. It's a talent in itself.
Tyra, and I swear, and y'all know the last thing we did from him or covered from him, I was like, are these people improvising? Like, was there a script, or were they just talking off the top of the dome? Like, because the amount of times he said, my wife is dead.
She's dead.
Or, Kimmy, my sister. It's my sister.
I want my sister.
Like, the first 10 times you said it.
I was just here for that, and I hope they got paid. Let's get on into it. I just wanted to say something nice. That was my silver lining. Baby, you gave Debbie a check because she was over there in them sheets, between the sheets, like the Isley brothers. We start off here where we left off. Y'all already know what it is with Tyler. Didn't nobody in their right mind ever think that Charles was dead. But we have to get into between the first episode and the second one. Is that my brother? Is that Charles? What happened to Charles? Is Charles dead? Is he on fire? Is it him? Like, we literally, in the span of discovering that Charles was dead, we know he's dead because it's his watch. We're grieving, we're mourning. Go on, get him a suit and a black casket because we're burying him tomorrow. Charles literally been dead for all of 45 minutes max. And it's just all of this prep. I was like, this is hilarious. I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to ask for fun. Did you ever think that it might have been Charles in the car?
No, baby. And who does this? Y'all are the elites with all of the coins. Y'all didn't say, let us get the dental records back first, because I'm assuming he's burnt to a crisp, right? But y'all didn't say, let us wait. Let us just identify. Let's see if there's any identifying whatever. No, that was it. He's gone. Oh, my baby, my son. Oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. This means war. Acting like we don't know that this is a dysfunctional family anyway. You just snatched that brother off his man in the last set of episodes. Get out of here. Get what you doing? You was just beating him up, ma'am. And I don't know. I don't believe Varney is in love this deep. I never thought he was.
Varney, the only one that gave a damn. Varney was like, not my man. Because, Charles treats me so well. Not my baby, not him that's giving up assets every which way and doing drugs all the time and with the boys in the gay club and being gay, paper gay and paying for bussy, not him.
Listen,
That's a
listen,
prize.
listen. And then Horace gonna say, "Yeah, I kind of do wish it was you, Roy. I do kind of wish it was you who was in the car. Like, be for real." And all the
No,
while, we see all of the collateral damage, honey. And Roy and his raggedy wife, they ain't saying a word. Yeah, no.
I was just here for Debbie. I missed on purpose. I won't miss another time. I was like, this
No.
is so dramatic. The throwing of the knife, like,
I was like, what is this? Are we? I don't. Listen. Are we at an axe throwing competition, girl? Because where did that come from?
I just hate it, Ashley, because we know what this is. Like, we've seen the rich, terrible dynasty of it all type of family. Like, this storyline is as old as time, but they have no levity, no nuances, no up or down. It's just one line of just
Mhm.
perpetual evilness. When that heifer came outside and said, I hate you so much. Let me go and hug you because you know I don't give a damn about you. Just die. He
Just
got Roy. If
giggle.
I just die, you wished it was me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nobody's saying that. I said, oh, why y'all got Debbie? Why? Why do these people, these vets get here and they don't know how to act anymore? Tyler, please, can you please? But speaking, I just finished. We start at the bottom of the totem pole here because Mr. My Lamborghini, Charles immediately doesn't give a damn. He wants his family to suffer just a little bit. We're over here in mourning. Matter of fact, they can wait. Who really cares? Like, oh, they don't miss me that much. But you thought I was dead for what? For why? Because my somebody died. Somebody. Oh, my Lamborghini died. That's what you're saying. Because I don't care about anything. Like, Charles, I love you, and we're just all in the debate of are we gonna come out the closet or not. The story is trying to perpetuate their relationship as if Varney maybe decided to really not only take him seriously, but come out about their relationship and about his sexuality to the family, that would mean something to maybe make him settle down and treat Varney like a human being. That wasn't never happening. But instead of going in that direction, would have been a nice one. I would have taken that just to maybe see a little growth in Charles. We wouldn't want that, huh, Tyler? We wouldn't want that because we want him, with his shirts open in the club, popping. That's all we want. We don't want anything else from him. It's just like, oh, you sleeping with her, and everybody knows it. All of a sudden, he's sleeping with Mallory. All of a sudden, because I know you did. I know you're type. You're that hard up for progress and just for business purposes. You willing to sleep with Mallory. So that's the whole thing here of them not being outed. Even though Varney's all emotional, crying in his car in his sleeve, all about him passing. And everybody's trying to figure out why are you so invested. And meanwhile, you have the both of them running around trying to plead cases as to why we aren't sleeping with Mallory to prove that we really care about each other when Charles could ever give a damn. What's so special about Charles? Not only with Varney, but when it comes to the family, he's like the horrors on your damn by nobody. But David be like, oh, not my prodigal son, not my. It would have been so much better if we could have at least written some dimension of, especially when we'll get into Roy, which I'll say, if it was like, oh, you guys are pouring and you just, especially mom, you just love Charles down. But meanwhile, I'm here, at the business, the company trying. He's the party boy, this and that. I'm actually trying to be the good son and I get ignored and he's uplifted. No, everybody here is goddamn trash, so we can't even give them that. What's so special about Charles?
I think Charles probably caused less commotion than Roy. I don't know if we look at them, and I will give them this. Charles does seem to have a different core than Roy. Roy is a monster from what we've seen in the first 8 episodes. He's a potential rapist. He's very nasty, very rude, very diabolical. Like, he just has a terrible nature. I think Charles has just been so downtrodden in terms of just who he is coming into himself, that he is at this point a caricature. And that was kind of my biggest gripe in the first 8 episodes, because why did y'all make him oversexed, completely risky behavior, not giving a damn. But I will say, I don't think to his core he was as terrible as Roy. So maybe that's it. Also, I don't know if he's younger, because I'm like, is he the baby boy?
I think
That could explain it as well. But no, I thought this was really raggedy. I hate how they did Charles after this, because literally someone made an attempt on your life and you're saying, oh, let me go back to the club and bring my man back here. Varney, I don't give a damn. Like, really? All you're concerned about is this Lambo? Yeah, I need to go back to the club and see who was with him because I don't like that he stole my, I don't give a damn. He stole my Lambo. Like, really, Charles? Like, really? And I think it's covering for something, but like you said, don't write the story for Tyler.
Oh, you look now. I told you.
But as far as this thing with Varney, initially I did think Varney's intentions were better, but he is just typical trade to me in my book. Like, I don't respect Varney. I think he's all in it for what he can get out of it. I don't believe that he truly loves Charles. As we saw this part of the season escalate, I said, "Oh, Varney is for Varney is for Varney," because at the end of the day, baby, no tea, no shade, but like everybody knows, like Horace knows, baby, everybody knows, like Varney is.
Do they, Ashley?
I mean, Horace knows. He said, because we know. He said, I can see everything about you. And Varney was like, you can't, you can. Now, whether they know he's screwing Charles, I don't know. But it wouldn't be beyond them to have cameras in that house. I don't know.
I
Charles'
don't think
character.
so. Because with the way that they shine this light on Horace and this sexuality that he's just been hiding since his old age. Because I just became gay last week. I wasn't gay all this time, you know? It's just like, even at the thought of Charles existing and being gay and being your son, it's just disgusting to where you hate him down to the pits. I don't think he would entrust his business or even have Barney over here as a family lawyer if he even thought that he was gay.
You think so?
I don't
know. I think there was a moment where Horace is talking to him and he was like, I know everything about you. I was like, oh, he got Varney's number. But let's get into Charles though and this Mallory thing, because that was a throwaway for no reason. You know Varney can't get it up for no woman. Quit playing, Charles. He don't want that lady. He does not want that lady as much as she might have wanted a piece of him. I thought that was dumb. And then my other thing is, like, you care when you're screwing a whole other man while Varney's waiting in the living room.
Oh yeah, damn! Ow! Why we gotta do this, Tyler? You said, well, I was about to have sex. If you're gonna say, I'm staying here. I'm gonna wait in here and listen and just you know. It's like, oh yeah, hit it. Mm-hmm.
And you hear the smacking.
Woo! Yeah. So why, Tyler?
Ignorant.
It was and then you have Horace, like, because he's always, you don't need to kiss ass, Barney. Stop, be a man. It's like, oh sir, look at this property. Look at black people doing something. Just shut up, Barney. Get it together. Like, I think it would have been so good if we took Barney out of this light of, because first of all, everybody here for the most part, aside from some few folks, they're very capable actors. Mm-hmm. And this actor who was portraying Barney, I'm not familiar with his name, but I know he's been in the Tyler Perry productions for quite some time and some other things. He's been acting for a long time. Mm-hmm. And we know Paul here. We know we know the capabilities of Paul. So if we could have at least brought Barney out of the dark, because he acts in a way of trying to have loyalty to the family as well as Mallory, because, oh, he's out of here. I got to inform. I don't know which. Like, if we would just say, because, we can't just say outward dialogue here and just say, well, no, just because you think Mallory is one way, she actually isn't. She's actually a despicable human being along with the rest of my family. She's not to be trusted. I need you to entrust when I tell you to do something. I'm saying it for a good reason, and you don't need to warn or ask them about anything, especially Mallory. He's just, you think, that's what you think. She ain't. I was like, can we just say it outright? But we can't. We just can't do that. But we have some capable people here, and we're just not utilizing them. I'm like, I just be looking at Charles. I'm like, this is Paul from Interview with the Vampire. This man was a great actor.
Great, exceptional, amazing job as Paul. They come over here, and Tyler tells them, forget everything you know. And just do what I say. And I think they know, like, we're about to go to the circus. Like, just put on your clown nose because we finna cut. Like, it's going to be a spectacle. And I think they have to know that coming into these projects. And maybe it's just like a fun exercise for them. At this point, I don't know. Or like you said, the money is just that good.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as being an openly gay man with a husband, mm-hmm. I would think that the actor that portrays Charles would, take some umbrage
a certain way.
Yes, with the portrayal, because I think it just stereotypes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
What a drug! I'm trying to get high. I'm about to go.
Yeah, like, come on, give us a little bit of depth.
It makes me sad. I'm like, it must be really hard out there in them Hollywood streets. It ain't nothing available for nobody that we have to. Because I know these actors don't want to do this. Even Kimmy here, I've seen her in other things, and I was like, this is the same Kimmy from. What is happening to where we get here? And it's this. But speaking of Kimmy, I want my sister. Baby. What the hell was this? What was this? We catching bodies and we're just as delusional as before in the process of doing this. Like we have Kimmy here in part two being reckless as hell, just running around on a killing spree. She's a serial killer at this point, and she can't be stopped because I want my sister and I'm doing whatever I got to do to get her. Like I didn't know what they wanted us to do with this. I didn't know what they wanted us to do with this. Besides how comical it was, we already left off that first part with her ramming into Body's body with the car and all the. Okay, we got that, and I thought we would get back to Body like hanging on to dear life in the hospital at some point. It was like, no, she did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. We have that. We have her roll up. What is her name? Dorinda. She in the back with man. She's sucking. Yeah. I was like, oh, Lord, oh, this poor lady. Like, that's that same lady who said, take him out the casket in the damn divorce in the black. It's just awful. It's awful. We have that, baby. Kimmy blowing out brains. Kimmy pushing folks out of windows. Kimmy is just reckless. But at the same time, we're not moving like the killer we're acting like. It would have been nice. Y'all want to turn her into this serial killer? Fine. At least have her have some forethought of, okay, I'm going to move smarter. I thought we would get into this immediately with her using Horace to her benefit. I know who you are. I know what you know, and I know what I know. And I know finally at this point that was named Jules, you have nothing to do with that. And it's best for me to work with you in my favor to come back around to hopefully getting safe and getting my sister. No, we have to go through this entire show. I don't know if I can trust him. I don't know. I need more. What choices do you have, stupid? What choices do you have? I don't know what was dumber. If it was us going back to the same hotel. It's hot in these streets. I'm tired. I've been killing people all day long. I want to go take a nap. I'm going back. Angel, take me to the motel. If it wasn't that, it was the whole full body old ass man that was in the back seat that Kimmy didn't see until her sister got in the car. I didn't know what was dumber here. Ashley, Kimmy.
Yeah. And like I said, I said it once, I'll say it again. She is one of the dumbest somebodies I have ever seen. Even after Angel warns her, like, you sure you want to go back to the same hotel? You know, they know where you at. I don't give a damn. And then we have Rain still from the same hospital bed because it's only been a day.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, you don't know Kimmy when she gets mad because you had so much chance to know who the real Kimmy was between you getting her trafficked and now. Like, go to hell, Rain. It just did not make any sense to me. The fact that Kimmy was so meek and mild. Oh, no, I don't want to make you mad. No, Daddy, you're right. I'll do better. Yeah, I'm gonna come in there and I'll get on my knees for you. Like, I'm fine. And to now we have this robust gangster. She cussing Jules out. She telling Horace what to do.
Jules. You call him for what? I'm like, then we actually got in front of Jules and did what?
Listen, baby, and she running Angel. Angel, I said get my sister. I told you to get my sister. If you don't get my sister, I'm okay, Kimmy. So this is my issue. It's just such a departure from who we knew before. Well, they have her sister now, so that's what changed. No, she's still a dingbat. At the end of the day, you're out here like Gacy, like Bundy, like Dahmer. You're taking out all of these bodies or making attempts, and you're just full on gangster mode. And my thing is, out of all of this, the person who's been consistently trustworthy to you is Horace. Why is it a big deal at the end when he asks you to marry him, girl? You saw him blow everybody away to smithereens in that house, right? Because he had the blickies under the AK-47s, and he kept you alive, right? You and Angel. You saw him go through all of these different things, and you've never been harmed. You were never put in danger. You never opened up your mouth to say until these last 8 episodes, yeah, I'm being trafficked. And I think that you were like,
did she actually say that part? And hell, Angel said that. She didn't say anything.
I'm saying it's just so dumb, girl. You got all of the courage of 10,000 soldiers now, and you're still as dumb as a box of rocks. Oh, I need to go outside and talk about this. I have questions. Ho, he's about to die.
Kimmy said,
you don't sign these damn
to business.
She's so smart. Well, she married him, and she's gonna be the boss. The boss of what?
Kimmy, I don't know. I don't know what I thought we would, because we know these stories, even if it's Tyler, these are very formulaic situations. I think we talked about how we're supposed to be rooting for this protagonist that we don't like or care for. She's not making sensible decisions when we know eventually we need her to rise up, take autonomy over the situation, manipulate it, and be at the forefront of this company. We knew that was coming, but we just never gave her that. We never gave her that.
Never.
Even down to her getting, meet my new wife and she's going to be running the business. You have to be presented with this through Horace. Like,
Just
why you gotta be so dumb, girl? She's just dumb.
dumb. And I tried to take it back. I was like, okay, well, let me think about the first episode of this season. At the very beginning, she's at this conference because she wants to do more, wants to grow, all that. But it's just been such a departure. I can't even see her coming in knowing what, like they're gonna chew her up and spit her out, Horace. Like I'm questioning all of this.
We got a part 3 of I'm HBIC here. You go listen. What you gonna have on a power suit? Like, can we not going face to face, head to head with Mallory? I don't know. Like, Kimmy is my least favorite aspect of the show.
Mm-hmm. And what I think she had potential. I think the character in and of itself, escaping from trafficking, doing all that, I think it could have been cooking with something if Kimmy wasn't so inept. And I don't think it's her fault. Of course, I think it's just the writing of it all. There's no continuity in terms of who her character is from start to finish. It's just not.
I don't know.
I don't know what she's gonna do. She, like you said, she's gonna come back with her power suit with her feet up on the desk, giving Robin Givens.
Yeah.
And running the board. Like, I want to call a meeting. Girl, I just don't believe it. I just
have
don't.
Horace in her ear on his deathbed. Don't trust her. Yeah, go. Yeah, come back. Say like she has. Your hair's in it. You don't know anything. You ain't been nowhere. You've been over there cooped up with your little trash. They got one more universe to give us a trash mother. Can we just get a good mother?
No.
Only 5 seconds. Only 5. Where's my sister? You sold her. Where's she at? And it made me mad. Like, when we needed you to whoop ass Kimmy and kill somebody, you couldn't. You couldn't kill the stepdaddy, the rapist. You couldn't kill him.
She got flung all around that trailer park. She got flung from here to. I said, "Is this a stunt double in here?" Because she
was who's the stunt coordinator?
But she pushed Roy out of a window.
Pushed Roy out of a window.
Okay.
Held the window all up, run body over. We catching body after body. When we got in there with the trash mama who looks younger than Kimmy, we couldn't kill it. We couldn't do it. We had to. Girl, I just don't know. I don't have any hopes for Kimmy. This killing spree did nothing for me. The dumb decisions. She went back to the room. Jules shooting at the bed. If she under the bed, it don't matter now. See, you know what? This is so stupid. It's so bad. So bad. I enjoyed the first part more than the second part. This could have literally, even with it, as elongated as it is, this could have been just 8 episodes, Tyler. We didn't have to be here. We didn't have to do this. Speaking of evil, Val, and hilarious, I don't care. Mallory's funny as hell. Mallory's funny as hell. Mallory, even above, what they do with Charles, this is the most caricature, one-dimensional, like, at least, even if it's off, Kimmy's acting completely out of character and giving us something way different from the timid Kimmy that we had in the first part. Mallory is consistently vile, evil, nasty. There is no up, no down. It's just very, if you get a running start, you can run your ass on right out that window and die today, tomorrow. Just die. I hate you. We need this money. Why? Why? Like, I don't. Once again, we miss opportunities with this to do something. If we could have got to this moment of her standing over the window, because I'm gonna find out who you're sleeping with because that matters so much. If we could have got like a love-hate relationship between her and Roy, and we're a long way from, because I know before, Ashley, you were coasting on where Mallory said, we checking to see who he's sleeping with because you ain't finna be out here embarrassing me. That's not what it gives anymore. No. It's just pure jealousy. Who you sleeping with, who you effing, because I'm gonna find out and she gonna wish she was never born. Girl, her in this journey to find a hoe was just too much. We didn't need all of that for this long extended period of time. What we needed was Roy to hop his ass out that window or get pushed or whatever, and for Mallory to make that choice to let him die. That would have gave some levity to the story and just to really cater to her character of, the grieving wife and, oh, I'm so sorry. Meanwhile, Kimmy's, because, she just knew she killed Roy. I pushed him out. I pushed your son out a window.
No,
I
I
did
killed
it.
him.
I did. I pushed him out a window, and I shot somebody in the head. And I was yeah, we did. He's actually still alive. If she would at least let him die here, and it was just Mallory's decision, this could have gave something. She didn't, so it gave absolutely nothing. All we are left with is her talking to people in a despicable manner. Some of the family not being the wiser about her character, and her dealing with these flunky of assistants. I don't know who Miss Mama is back there in this top photo, but we need to get the assistant. I'm gonna expose everything. You're sleeping with her. Just give me another
Dang.
chance. I promise. I was like, what? Who are these people? Who are these women, Tyler? Who are these people? It's just nasty. Mallory could be something, but we consistently give her nothing to work with. Ashley.
Yeah. You know, there is a way to have us in a decent story with one note characters. There's a way to do it. But I think in order to do it, you have to lean in fully to the villainy. Like, you need to go balls to the walls and just make her full out, make her kick an old person down, make her take Horace's cane, make her do some wild things, I think, to take it over the edge. I'd have been here for her pulling the plug on Roy if we'd even gotten up to that point. But the fact that still she's supposed to be this strong woman who's heading the company, she's brilliant in all these things, but all she can be is obsessed with her cuck of a husband. Like, it doesn't land for me, right? And even in her little affair, I don't think they even really
No.
revisited that in these last eight
You're
episodes.
immediately back to treating him. Get the door, stupid.
I'm like, give me something. Yes, the assistant was obnoxious and full of nothingness because, girl, how many threats you gonna make without doing it? And he
Just
keeps
do
telling
it.
you,
People
do
don't
it,
talk about it. They
do it,
just do it.
do
You
it,
make me.
do
I'm
it,
gonna do it
do
for
it.
real. You see, she don't want you. She just
I
used you.
mean, I'd even be here for Mallory taking Roy out herself.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like, let's
girl,
go.
inject him with something in that thing. You know, they always got a hypodermic needle around in these places in their jacket. Go on and inject it in his line and take him out. Like, oh, we're not going to tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna, well, girl, lean all the way into that. I
Thought
think
we had some, Ashley. When she's like, "Oh, Mallory, he's still alive. Call the ambulance."
no.
No, 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 let him die. Like, no. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then, of course, we don't because we fell that far. He made it look so dramatic. Well, what did he feel? Was that even a story down?
Oh, yeah, but I thought her character had potential, especially when she was like, "Oh, they're a crackhead." When she talked about that lady in the projects with the, I said, "Oh,
Nappy head ass baby. Get these
Mallory."
babies off of me. Snot nose, nappy head, dirty ass black children. It's like, what? Get this heifer out of
You know
here.
what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, but lean all the way into that, and I just don't think it just didn't land for me. Mallory was very useless in these last 8
Oh
episodes. She
yeah.
did nothing of import.
It seems like everybody we gave shine to in that first part, we completely
Oh, wow.
sidestepped
Yeah.
in here, and we didn't give them as much. Like, y'all had your moment. Now it's Kimmy's time. Like, nobody asked for Kimmy. Nobody asked for that. But there is potential here. But the mission to find out who Roy's sleeping with was just what, and then we finally do. Like what exactly? Like, they're trying to give everybody this arc of like, oh, give it to Mallory. You don't want them problems. What is Mallory gonna do? Who is Mallory?
Nothing.
I just don't. I just don't. But I do like the comedic. Get the damn door, stupid. Aren't you a bodyguard? Protect my body. Open, like, get out and walk. Find your way to where you need to be and have my coffee in my suit. I was like, okay. All right,
Girl.
we got it. We got it, Mallory. Baby Roy, y'all wouldn't care if I just died, huh? Actually, no, just die already. I was really hoping Roy was dead when they pushed him out the window. We are trying really hard to give Roy this. How are we going to make him this disgusting and still try to give him sympathy? Tyler, what are you doing? What are you doing? All of the we start first episode. Oh, y'all wanted it to be me, did you? You really wish it was me. Or you ain't never. All of y'all were terrible parents. When they had that little conversation, because I expect that little banter or whatever you want to call it between him and Mallory, which is also just extremely tired. That conversation with Horace and the when you die, I'm gonna piss on your grave. I swear to God, when you die, I'ma laugh. I was like, what? All of that, and Horace is like, you ain't ish, cause I ain't ish, you ain't never been ish, ain't never did ish. You just sucking. I remember you tried to offer yourself at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and you just been trash ever since. What is this? What is
Oh,
this?
Lord.
And that's the same with Horace, which we'll get to. We'll have him that, but we'll have Kimmy. Yes, Kimmy, I'm a good man. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to, but them sons of mine, they ain't never worked a hard days in their life and they trash. And are you not responsible for the way that your sons are? Like, what are we doing here? But we just can't. We're trying to give him this arc and the tears of, I was always, the redheaded stepchild of the family. Nobody ever loved me. Not even Mallory. Nobody cares about me. I could just die and nobody would give a damn. And poor me. Meanwhile, yeah, Kimmy be here at 5 and had them pumps on. Which this and I was like, first of all, the profanity needs to come. Tyler, please, Tyler. Every single other word in the script that is a curse word, can we just not? I'm here for profanity. I don't mind it. I cuss a little bit myself. I cuss a little bit. I do. But it's a bit much here. I didn't know what they wanted us to do with Roy. I really think it would have benefited the story if Roy was actually died. We already got Charles back. Now we have both of them. It's a waste of time. Ashley.
Yeah, the whole going back to his unaliving attempts when he was a child, I don't give a damn. That man is mid 30s. At the youngest, okay? Roy has the resources, the time, the energy to go and get some help if that was all so deep that it was. I could care less. He's a predator. He's a predator, and I don't care. And when Horace says to Kimmy, next time you do it, make sure the job is done. He's still alive.
You don't half-ass killing somebody. When you kill somebody, you kill them. I was like, but no, when she actually said it, and she's like, I killed your son. Where, you killed my son? The Josephine Motel? Oh, Lord. But then we get in there. You ain't ish. You ain't never gonna be down. Like, what? Why? What is this? It's just so bad. I don't know what to do with it.
But yeah, no, Roy is terrible. I listen. Go on, Roy. Go on. And I don't know how you push him out this window and don't see that there's a little deck right there. Anyway, I mean, do something else, Kimmy. Get a blunt object, hit him over the head, make sure he bleeds out. Something. But I'm with Horace. Make sure the job is done when it's done. And I don't know. It was very off-putting to me the way that Kimmy confessed everything to Horace. I know we're not on that slide, but it was very off-putting. It was like, are they recording this? Like, is he going to use this at some
The
point?
behavior is just off-putting. Actually, I don't have no slides for that crap. Her confessing everything, but also saying she doesn't trust him. Horace always acting like a beacon of light and hope when it comes to Angel, Rain, and Kimmy. But at the same time, we're willing to poke extra holes in Rain's ass to get information out of her. I didn't understand.
With his cane.
I didn't understand. We're Are we going to skip over you torturing Rain? Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know what we were supposed to do with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I despise Roy. He could go yesterday, and I think it's just terribly acted. Like you're, it's just terribly acted from the beginning with the whole picking up the body, thinking he did it when it was girl. Like I just was like, y'all are both. Everyone's just trash here. It just goes further into that. That's all it did. And Debbie don't give a damn about him either.
She don't. I missed on purpose. I won't miss again. I was like, don't play with me. I was oh, poor Debbie. I love Miss Debbie as an actress. It's just awful here. I just don't know. I was like, if we're gonna try to give dimension and sympathy arcs to a brother, maybe let's do Charles. Maybe let's do that. You guys never loved me because I was give him even we doing stereotypes all this while. So let's just go ahead and lean into it deeply. I've been sidestepped. The only person that was showing me any love was my mom because I was gay and Horace just hates the gays. If we could go there and we could have it to Roy and Horace be like, well, I invested in you. I tried to give you opportunities to do this and that, and you went this route. You're a crackhead. Your wife is trash. You don't do nothing. You're honorary. You sleep like that would make sense. None of this makes sense. Everybody just seems to hate each other for what?
For no reason. No reason that they've explained. And I'm beyond trying to make a backstory up for these people.
The way Mallory, I'm gonna sit here. You're my husband. I was like, what? Just leave me alone, Mallory. Leave me alone. Get away from me, Mallory. Girl, we're gonna smoke them cigarettes. I'll say that. He gonna smoke them cigarettes and snort them drugs. He gonna do that. Get in the bag. Get your ass in that bag. Get your ass in the bag. Okay, you know what? Um, I love Debbie. I do like I do. Like with everybody else here, there is this air of like, oh, you don't want to f with that one. Y'all all worried about Norman and Horace and Mallory. What you need to be doing is watching your back because Olivia ain't the one to play with. I ain't to play with. They decided to hopefully kind of give some light to why she ain't to play with and have her get gangster in part two, and we catching bodies and sleeping with YNs. All right, Debbie. Um, I guess we were supposed to be surprised with her arc of, well, it wasn't, I don't know, Norman or some Jules situation trying to set Horace up when he played possum in that first part, then pulled out the blicky and shot everybody when he wasn't coughing in between shootings. It was her this whole time. She's trying to get rid of him to get the money. And nobody understands because do you not have enough money? She said it's not enough, like Kendrick Lamar, and I want all what's coming to me. Meanwhile, we have this persona of the good going church lady, but we telling our YNs to get in the bag. Between this and Norman later rolling up to apologize and she's slapping her thighs, women do it better. Oh, Debbie, please. Please. After that and the hospital, first of all, which I'm not going to do, Tyler, you have more than enough creative liberties here with this show and do what the hell you want to do. We don't need to bring AI into the mix and you doing camera work. Can we just please? There, you see, no. Did you see how Tyler tried to do something with that? Because they tried to play that trick on Norman with the accident in the first place and running over his wife. Oh, it's AI. He's too old. He doesn't understand. Clearly, we're all the same age. Olivia said, "I'm about that AI life. Slap me again. See, you just incriminated yourself in this hallway."
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Because everything just happens at the press of a button here in the show. I would want and love for this talent to be used in a better way, but this is what we have, and this is who she is. Ashley, get in the bag.
The titty rubbing was too much. It did make me wonder if she and Papa Lawson had a love affair at some point, as brother and sister in law. But yeah, I was like, I didn't understand where the oversexed, hypersexed mama was this part of season one versus first part of season one, because she gave very prude, very Jesus, very I'm in the church house, very, very much that. And we barely heard her talk about the Lord in these last 8 episodes, honey. She was rocking and rolling, riding the rodeo show.
And give me another chance. I'm a miss effing you. Get in that bag.
The slow hunching, listen, the titty rubbing. It was a lot for me to take in from Debbie. It was. Now I'm the big bad. I'm the one who did it. Oh, you don't want no smoke with me now? You shouldn't have done it in the first place. I'm never gonna stop. I want this money. You got money. And I'm still trying to figure out where the money she has is at, because it didn't give in this little place that they had. That they
had enough.
In. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. And then with the lawyer trying to call out Beauty in the Black and her taking that on.
That was hilarious.
What I really want to know, somebody read me the death decree and the orders of the will. Because listen, at this point, y'all got to do all these and everything y'all are doing are violating the terms and conditions of the will at this point. So I don't know, Tyra. This took me to a place. I messaged you like, why they got Auntie Debbie in here rubbing her titties like this man?
Get in the
bag. Yeah, you gotta go. I'm sorry, you was some good D, but you gotta go. Oh, I won't say nothing. I won't say.
You know that don't work with me. I don't give a damn. Get your ass in the bag.
And then Tyra, how they pointed the blicky in the bag.
It was just him begging and pleading, and baby, I love you. I wouldn't cry. Give me another chance, Biggie, give me one more chance. Just give me another chance. Like, we have to have every single man here is a shrimp shell of a man. Like, I don't know where these people exist in real life. That this was just too much. But that AI at the end, slap me. Yeah, incriminated yourself, little girl. Know who you playing with. See, I'm the one, not the two. Like, it's just not. It doesn't give. Even if we did something with her arc, I keep waiting for at least somebody, because it's really annoying at this point with Mallory. Can I get you guys anything? Daddy Horace, I brought you some lemons from the garden. I want somebody to just tell her, if you don't sit down, we know who you are, Mallory. Can you please? Can you please? And I was hoping this part that Debbie's Olivia would be that person to tell, like, girl, do you know? I know what you're doing. I've been here. Can you drop the facade, please?
Come on.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. So that's just what it is. But this was funny. I really wanted her to go and sleep with Daddy Norman, and he was on the bed already. I thought they were gonna do
I
that.
thought we were going. I was like, oh, she pulling the titty out. I said she might as well go on and ride that old thing. Give us an old people love scene. Tyra likes the elderly love scenes. So she said
I am here for equal opportunity love scenes. I'm really glad that we stopped it where we did, because I never know where Tyler was going to go with this. I was like, well, how far are we going to go with Miss Debbie in this love scene? You're already given a lack of discernment with these characters in the first place, Tyler. But shout out to the 80 people that are here. We are very, very happy to have you. Be sure that you are hitting that like button and showing us some love. We would definitely appreciate that. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about this show. If you want to get in the bag, let us know that. And we're going to be right back. Show us love.
I'm a dog, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Jazzy, Stacy, all of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Red, but he spank me when I get bad. I'm in LA, Rodeo Drive. I'm in New York, Madison Ave. I'm a Barbie girl, pink Barbie dream house. The way Ken be killing. Got me yelling out like the scream house. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't lending out. We got bars, but we ain't billing out. In that pink Ferrari, we pillin' out. I told Tay, bring the Bob Dylan out. So cold, we just chillin' out. Baby yelling, yelling out. It's garbage, you still in doubt. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a dog, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Yuki. All of the Barbies is pretty. Damn, all of the Barbies is bad. It girls.
Thank you guys so much for showing love. I just found some more levity just with that clip. We ain't had to watch Kimmy and that lazy ass stripper dance that she was doing. We we ain't had to see that. That's because them dances wasn't giving nothing it was supposed to give, ma'am.
What's crazy is they're in Atlanta. Tyler could have got some real girls.
He could have got some Magic City. He said, no, this ain't never gonna be that. We ain't gotta spend too much or any time at all on Angel. I just wanted to. Angel was active this episode, though this part 2, more than he was the first season. I was like, Tyler, are you trying to give Angel some growth? Is that what's happening here? Out of all people, we're going to try to give Angel some growth. Angel, in part 2, he's just there along for the ride, the flunky, and we knew that it was going to be detriment to him, because why are we listening and going so hard to help Kimmy? We understand that he feels like I got her into this situation, but Kimmy at this point is just acting really, really ridiculously stupid. But he's there along for the ride all the way to the ending of him getting arrested. He's protesting, and this isn't smart, and we shouldn't, but Angel is there for the whole thing. Ashley, what do you think about Angel?
I don't. Y'all know I wonder who he slept with to get this role. And, God, Lord, forgive me. But he just does not. It did not get it better. It did not improve. His acting did not improve. He just was lost and delayed, just like Kimmy. They're the match made in heaven. They are the perfect duo combination team. Because I'm like, y'all are both liabilities. And just, I don't know how both of them survived it, except for Horace. Horace has a soft spot in his heart for Angel because he wants that D.
That's what I wanted.
I just
the Angel with the baby mama and my baby, and I'm really not. I ain't sleeping with that old sick ass man. I'm not trying to. No, here Angel gives like, you know what, you do look kind of cute around the edges. I could. This is more than a gay for gay situation. I could. And then you have Horace. The way I was thinking about you, I was just daydreaming.
I got a crush on you.
Your crush. I just love your dirty draw. But I ain't gay like that. You could have had some. I was about to set you up. You was about to be my pool boy. I don't know what the plan was, Horace. I don't know. But if we could lead into some more of those things of, hey, this, I do maybe get like, it's just like, no, we have Angel just continue to be in between and him getting arrested for his troubles. I really didn't give a damn.
Me either. God, good riddance to bad rubbish at this point. Like I said, it was, where's my sister? I was like, you're gonna trust. Okay, you don't trust Horace, but
Yeah.
you won't trust this joker to get your sister out of a strip club he can't even work his way out of. Like, be for real. Like, girl, he couldn't save you. How he gonna save your little weird sister?
It wasn't even, it was the like the in between of everybody around Kimmy trusting Horace but Kimmy. Like, it was too much dialogue of them. You got to make sure. Well, Kimmy, maybe you should call. And then she's no, call Jules. Call Jules for what? So he can slap you. Like, what exactly were you gonna do? I didn't
Dumb.
know. Kimmy had the strength of 10 men conveniently when she didn't need to. She didn't have it anymore.
Mhm.
I don't know, child. The way that heifer with that big booty Judy with the red hair slapped her up real quick.
Girl. With that tail all the way out, girl. Just whooping.
Just donkey ass, double cheeked up on a
Honey,
Thursday afternoon. Like, I was
honey,
like,
honey.
Tyler,
It looked good though. I ain't
she
mad.
looked good, but I was like, we replaced, we need a dummy stripper prototype around now that body's gone. Like, and she's like, yeah, just take her off my hands, F her, grape her. Like, I don't care. It's mess. Like, everybody's just despicable here. This is the despicable Tyler universe. We got Rain here. Rain here. She's the smartest dumb one. That's all I got for Rain. Rain is still incapacitated and ass out at this moment because we're a few days removed from her even being in this position. But she's the one at this point vouching not only for Horace but for Angel. Don't leave her. You help Kimmy. You protect. Don't be letting her out here. I was like, girl, Rain, please. But she at least voices, it might be smart for you to trust Horace. I think he's telling the truth, but at the same time, we'll have Horace roll up on her. I ain't telling you nothing. I don't believe. I was like, Jesus.
And after he poked her with his cane, I said, "Really, Rain? You trust him?"
Poked extra holes in her ass. I was like, it's like, I'm here on the good. I'm a good person. I'm trying to help you. Just tell me. I was like, what exactly is everything? I guess he wanted Rain to tell him everything because she couldn't trust that Angel was telling him everything. I was like, what? How many sources do we need? Oh, you ain't gonna tell me what I want to know, and you torturing her on the other ass end of this phone, and just get here, and it's just like, well, you do right by Kimmy. You don't. I was like, did he just further injure your ass? I don't know. I don't know. It was questionable. I don't know what Horace is supposed to be to these three. I don't know if he's supposed to be a beacon of light and helpfulness and hope or just an asshole. I don't know.
He's got a motive at this point that's beneath the. Well, never mind. I don't know if he does. In my mind, if I was writing a Horace, he would be delivering justice but outside the grave, beyond the grave. So he's got a set of instructions that she needs to follow to inflict maximum trauma on the family. I hope he's got something. I hope he's got something up his sleeve for this.
I don't know. I hope eventually Rain. I don't want to see her in his bed again. Okay. I don't want to see
Yeah.
it. I don't want to see it. I was like, we gonna just keep her in here the whole time? That's fine. Another character who, what was really funny, the funniest to me in that first part, I gotta find my wife. Those moments were the most hilarious to me. And I wanted more of that here of him just being on the rampage doing ridiculous stuff. The most we got with Norman was him intimidating kind of the judge. That was a slithering piece of a man also. And like, I'll take your daughter out type energy. And I ain't got nothing I care about. No, my mail order bride is dead now. I was like, you know what? Okay, there's that in this. What was his name? Debo. This was he a crackhead? I don't know what he was
I
supposed to
think it
be.
was a mixture of crack and special needs. What I think Debo was. Because ain't no
You see, you
way.
see how you just put special needs on that man?
I did. I
Nobody
did. I
ever
think
said
it was a
that.
mixture. Like on the yeah, that's politically correct, y'all. I ain't saying nothing wrong. His
No, because it's just like
needs.
that's how the character was wrote to where you really could. And I don't think he was supposed to be special needs, but it was
Oh,
just.
sorry.
I think it was just like he was confused and frightened by Jules that he didn't know what he needed to lie and tell the truth about exactly. He was just trying to say the right things because we've had Jules incriminate this man via AI, and we have Norman going back and forth on whether or not he can really trust Jules. And oh, let me double back. That's real convenient for it to be a drug addict that killed my wife, this, that, and the third. And then we leave the door open for if or whether or not he tortured him or not, or if he's dead, because he
I don't
tells
think he
he
is.
he apologizes to Debbie. Say, I'm so sorry. You were right. Y'all were telling the truth this entire time because the torture I put on him and he didn't say it wasn't true. I apologize. I shouldn't try to kill Charles.
I don't believe it, Tyra. I actually think that this was like a setup for something else because the way that that man kept saying, I won't tell. Jules, he said, no, I'm not Jules. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say exactly what you told me to say. Like, to me, Papa Lawson can't be slow like that. Come on, y'all. It's got to be something. Look, I'm hoping, because you know Tyler gonna get renewed every time. I'm hoping that in a season 2 he's alive and it incriminates Jules. I want to see Jules pay.
How much more incriminating do we need for
I mean, girl, don't ask me questions I don't know.
I really don't. I think that this is going to be, I knew y'all killed my wife. I think it's going to go right back to where it was. And he honestly probably killed and tortured this poor special needs of a man. And it was just that. I think we're going to get into the, aha, I knew y'all killed my wife. I knew I should have killed all of you. I knew y'all wasn't ish and I hate this family. I don't think he's the wiser. I think he really was legitimately apologizing to Olivia and all of that. She's acting like she wanted to give Norman some in between them dark sheets.
She
Like,
did.
can we please? Can we please? But I just didn't care. And we have him, we just have him not being as active as he was. When he killed those people in the ambulance, that first part, hilarious. Hilarious. We needed more of that type of timing.
Yeah, we're not getting that. We're not getting any more of that. That was it.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You killed my wife. It was just that. We got this here. What does Otis even want at this point? What is Otis's ambitions? Actually, I don't know.
Child, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
What do you want?
He's just, I don't know if Tyler is making him an example of kind of those wolves in sheep's clothing, like, because he's got this family, he's got this wife, he's got these children, he's this family man. Yes, wifey, I'll be right home. Meanwhile, he's a predator, a trafficker, the worst kind of the worst. And I was like, well, maybe he's trying to, shine light on that. Maybe Tyler's trying to shine light on that.
I'd be here for that. It's half-assed like everything else with the show.
The motivation is lost at this point because the Jules we meet in this part of the season 1 is not the same Jules that we had in the first 8 episodes. So again, I'm just lost because the Jules we met back then would have been hemp Kimmy up, choked her out, had her in the backseat of somebody's trunk. Horace would have had an opportunity to hobble in and save nobody. It would have been done already from the Jules we met back then. It was just weak-willed this last 8 episodes. And it's like you said, it's like they said, all right, Uno reverse. Everybody who got some shine in the first 8 episodes, we're going to put them on the back burner in the second set of episodes. Give everybody an opportunity to get on the camera, I guess.
I didn't, because it's always a delay with Kimmy. That's my issue. If you're gonna make somebody disgusting, disturbing, low down, if you want to give dimensions of, you don't want to play the family man. If you're the family man, that's cool. That's cool. What am I gonna do with 2 more kids? I'm all here for that. But let's really drive it home. When he actually gets his hands on Kimmy, we do what exactly? We taking time. Well, who does she know? The old man. Well, what's happening? Well, what's with the watch and with Angel? He know about the club. Well, who told him? Well, Kimmy, who you think you talking to? I was like, what? Any good law-abiding pimp would have been dead at this. Like, he just don't do enough for me. It's always just a little bit, and then he's all tied to Mallory and answering to her. Like, for what? It just seems redundant. I don't know.
Very much so.
Thank you so much, Dane, for the super chat, who said Mayfair but Mayfair gonna win every time. Okay, let's just.
Oh God.
Mayfair's gonna win every time. It's no competition. Ashley, Mayfair or Beauty and Black?
Neither one of them. Damn it. Dane, why are you bringing up old stuff? I'm over Mayfair. I never want to talk about it again.
Oh, Lord. Now we got to talk about this sister, because I wouldn't want to leave her out. It was all about Sylvie. It was all about I got to find my sister. I want my sister. I was hoping like hell. We didn't have any history with the sister. We didn't know what she was outside of that phone call that she made with her in that first part. But she's a 16-year-old. She's a child. I got to save her before she succumbs to everything I've been through. They hurt me. I was hurt, Kimmy. Kimmy, is that you? All to the point that we actually get, in the hospital and our system is cleaned out. I got better places to be than this. Because you told me you was a nurse. You a stripper hoe. And this is just too much. You've been lying. Like, the rhetoric spewing out of Sylvie and how she's acting. Well, it's okay, Sylvie. I'ma marry that old man. He got money. I'ma marry him and we gonna live a good life and I'ma take care of you. Where? How? Who? I need proof. Let me see your phone. Let me see. We gotta show you nothing. Throw that heifer back to the streets. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for another unlikable ass character. This little girl was instantly unlikable, and I was like, "How is this is a talent? How do we do it?" I mean, you're this upset, though you know what you've been through with your sister, half-assed, because Kimmy can never seem to open her mouth and say, "I was trafficked. I was forced into this. Forgive me, oh thee sister." No, I just can't tell you everything. I was ashamed. I can only say so. Girl, just die already. This little heifer could have went back to the strip club for all I care. I didn't care. I didn't care about her safety, her security. I just didn't give a damn because we're not giving her any room to breathe if we're going to have her come here and act like this and have everything that Kimmy was riding on. I got to save my sister, which begs the question of what were we saving? We acted like she wasn't being left with a predator for all this time since you've been held in captivity, at which the girl says, he did the same thing to me, Kimmy. I haven't been sheltered or shielded from any damn thing. I was like, what was it all for? What did you think about Sylvie?
I didn't. I couldn't stand this little weird child. I was like, why are you like? Okay, so the first, couple episodes we see her just in a drug induced state, so we didn't really get to know her. But as soon as the little heifer got sober, it was like, damn, girl, shut up. And I there was a way to do this. Again, as far as the bones of the story, I could totally understand her being a sympathetic character that we all would have loved and championed and cared for. I don't know how he turned this around to where we didn't give a damn about this. Look, he did that to me every day, Kimmy. And you're over here being a whore.
A whore. My mother was a whore, and she sold me for $10 in a fix. That's what we were. That's the energy that this little girl was giving.
Yes, the whole time, and it just was. It didn't make any sense. You've got all this wherewithal, and now you're questioning and telling Kimmy what to do. When in reality, I mean, Horace is the one who saved you, girl. He's the one who saved you and brought you to the hospital while you're even alive and not present day being trafficked. I could understand the concept of Kimmy having guilt. I abandoned you. I left you there. I knew what was happening to me, and I left you in a position where that could happen to you. I didn't call no people. I didn't do anything. But on the other side of that, this is my story. I think it would have been a beautiful moment for sisters to bond and share and be open. But no, he wouldn't give us that. That would be too much like, right.
She was just so nasty. I was like, ugh. And then she's supposed to be 16. My baby said she ain't no 16. I was like, don't do this with the characters we're supposed to be sympathetic towards. I was aggy at the fact when we first got in the car. It's a man in the back seat, Kim. It's an old man. Don't worry about that old man. I'm gonna get you to the. He looking at me, Kim. I was like, what? Kimmy, turn your bucket hat ass around. Always doing nothing. She get on my nerves.
And I do wonder, and I'm going to ask you this. Do you think it's hard for Tyler when he got these series like on Netflix that are kind of boom, boom, boom versus him being on OWN and getting the liberty to have 20 to 30 episodes in a season where he can drag it out? I think that spirit transfers, Tyra. I don't think he can shake it. I think he's been doing OWN, BET Plus and all of that for so long with this different format. I don't think he knows how to do a show really for streaming without dragging it out.
I don't know what he knows how to do. I could give a damn at this point. You couldn't know how to hire capable writers, Tyler. You couldn't know how to do that and give people opportunity. I think his burden is he tries to do everything himself, and these stories have all these familiar shortcomings of having bad writing, bad character arcs. If we do have anything at all, they're one-dimensional. It's repetitive dialogue. We're staying in a scene for too long. We have to have somebody repeat the same. Girl, when Horace said, when he gave that man, like, no, take the cigar, you're taking the wrong one, and he gives him the dynamite stick, and Horace, no. When he says open your mouth, that was that, and put it in. I said put it in your mouth. No, I was like, what was on the paper? Horace says, now what's to stop me from lighting it? He didn't say dynamite. He said dynamo in your mouth. Shut up. He literally says dynamo. I swear. Horace literally says dynamo. What's gonna stop me from lighting that dynamo? I light you. I said dynamo. I kept running the back. What's gonna stop me from lighting that dynamo in your mouth? Dynamo. Tyler. Did we not want to let him run that again?
You know that he ain't write it. You know all of this was ad-libbed.
Dynamo. He's like, this is my dynamo. I like this dynamo right now. It's like, what? The dinosaur? What's happening?
He probably just said, "Here's the situation. Here's the you know, the blocking and all that. Y'all rip off the top of your head."
For fun purposes, all 80 of you here, go back to that scene, okay? Whatever that episode is, I don't know which one it is, but when Horace is sitting across from the judge, threatening his life and give me the information, and he tells him, no, don't take the cigar. You take that dynamite stick and put it in your mouth. Run the scene from the top to the back and come back here and tell me what he said in the comments below. Because he said dynamo. I said, what? Dynamite?
Dynamo.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I was like, Tyler. But Sylvie, I really wanted us to hear about Sylvie. But getting here to the end in the Peace Lovers instance with Horace, because once again, Horace wasn't even as active. Horace, like this is your man. This is your plan. This is what it's been all this while we've been trying to. So it's and he's repetitive also. Is Kimmy a good person? Can she be trusted? She a whore. She can't be. I don't know. We've established that Kimmy's a good person. All right. She can be trusted. It's all of that, but his big plan at this point, because we have to spend decades of writing and time on that will and what was established for us to get our shares in this company, and y'all not writing us out of the will, and if anybody's caught doing drugs, this, that, and the third, you're getting disowned and you're not getting your share. This has been his plan to keep everybody away from everything, is to get close and marry Kimmy. What did you think about this?
I thought it was mailed in. I mean, at some point we knew it was going to be some sort of situation like this. Because he, you know, when they first meet, it gives this whole, you're different, Kimmy. You tell the truth, even if it's out of fault. I can trust you. I'm gonna ride with you. You don't tell everybody I want a little peen in my life, so I can trust you to do what I need to do. And so no, it didn't surprise me. It wasn't a surprise that this was his idea and not hers, because again, he's the brains of the operation. I don't know what Kimmy's gonna go in here. She acts delayed. She's dumb, y'all. I don't know, like I said, what she's gonna do with this power. I don't even think in this moment she even understands the gravity, the weight of
the nuptials.
Listen.
What kind of cognitive tests take 10 seconds? I was like, what happened? Yeah. Got Barney. If we could just go in the hallway, let's go in the hallway. I can tell you.
We'll take you to the lobby.
I thought she was gonna take her dumb ass to the hall. She do everything else.
To the lobby. I did too. I said, oh, they're gonna eat her up if she go out there.
Yo. Let's do the veggie. They was gonna do the veggie dance on that ass. I didn't know.
Gone. She's like a lamb being led to the slaughter, because they're gonna take her out. And what's the thing? They can't have a felony. None of them can have a felony. So I'm confused. If any of these bodies get put on her, is that gonna invalidate the will? Because that was the only term and condition I really understood in the will that they talked about.
I don't know. Kimmy, I'm like, Kimmy, this is your man. Kimmy's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
When he said that, you know, you're a bright, ambitious, smart young woman. Is the smart, ambitious young woman in the room with us, Horace? No. What's happening? But this is where we are, and this is where we leave off the story. Like, I guess I'll look forward to seeing where this goes, but we're not gonna leave off like, oh, Kimmy's the one. You made the right decision here. At least he does say, I'm gonna teach you and tell you everything I need to know. There are things in place to where, or that one with the dimples, don't let her fool you. She's underhand. Like, okay, we shall see. But yeah, everybody's been on Kimmy's neck and been looking for her, and now we have to answer at her as head of this corporation that's going down into the dumps anyway, because all of these people that's got cancer from your products. It's going to be messy, but yeah, Kimmy, I hope that we get new hair and makeup and stuff for Kimmy in the next part. I don't want to see Kimmy with the dark eyeshadow. Everybody just needs to be far removed from this setting, and we open with something else. Mm-hmm. But getting into that, I'm going to say season 2, I guess, or part 3. However, I don't know how these portions go. Ashley, what's up with it? And are you going to watch it?
Girl, if people watch this live, I'll watch it. For part, it's got to be a season 3, because damn it, Netflix don't give no 20-something episode seasons. So I'm surely that this is the end of the first season, and that it'll be a season 2 if and when it comes back. Don't ask me about no predictions. I don't know. They gonna try to unalive Kimmy. Yeah, the thing about the felonies, Tiara, is that they have to be convicted of it. You know what I mean? Because they're all criminals at this point. But yeah, I think it'll be a season 2. Tyler gonna get renewed because people tuned in. Child, the people love it. The people loved this. So yeah, I'll be back, girl. If you want to talk about it, I'll be here to talk about it with you.
The way I just don't. I just really want to see Kimmy in charge of the girls. That's what I want to see. What does that even look like?
Oh,
Because
man.
Kimmy's very dumb. So that's the main thing I want to see. I want to see Mallory seething in the corner. I want to see them face to face in they Robin Givens power suits. That's what I want to see. Everything else could just go by the goddamn wayside. I don't know. And as you should, Darfelina, before we get out of here, as you should. Man, that's what you're supposed to do in my smoky voice. What you mean? That's what you're supposed to do. See, that's why y'all get stuff messed up. Okay? That's what you're supposed to do, Darfelina. The name of my daddy blood on it. You're supposed to drop down and come back in comments to run the video up. Do you not love us? You know what? On that note, we got to get out of here.
She's talking about Netflix streams.
Tyler
You
just
trying to give Tyler?
No, we ain't talking about Tyler. We're talking about here. We're talking about here, the house. The name stays home, okay? We're talking about here. We cleaning house. You gonna run that back and come back and tell me what it said, because I swear it was Dynamo. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm definitely gonna be watching and checking out what's going on with Tyler, because it's a car accident. You can't really look away. But you guys, we have a stream immediately after this. We are getting into Mimic from 1997, the creature feature. Ashley has never seen it, and it will be hosted by Miss King Nikki TV herself. We're going to get over there to that stream to join her. If you would like to, please join us over there. All of our good folks, our good members, in the, you know, if you want to watch it and join us over there in a Discord or something, you're more than welcome to do that. We would love to have you, and we will see you guys there and later to talk about whatever else we have coming up in the week. Anything else you want to share, Ashley?
No, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and checking us out for this stream. Drop it in the comments below what you thought. Are you ready for a season 2? Did you enjoy this season? Did you enjoy season 1 of Beauty in Black? Let us know.
Yeah, which one was your favorite? Because I prefer part 2. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys in a second for Mimic. Bye, y'all.
Losing my way, crying every day. I was losing my way, crying every day. When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't never